So I ran across this creator named Jason Wilson, and he pretty much made a video talking about when good men just feel like giving up. That seems to be like the normal now. It's so many men that are dealing with things and issues, and they don't even know how to handle those things. But depending on where you turn is depending on what answer you're gonna get.
Being boys, big boys don't cry and no pain, no gain. When you become a man, it's what doesn't kill you can only make you stronger. And we've all find ourselves at a place where we're right at the edge. And then what's crazy is when you ask for help, people try to push you. And next thing you know, you're falling. And then they don't realize why you were at the edge and then why you fail until they're at your funeral.
Mm.
But it's too late then, I guess, for the person in the casket. But everyone's left behind. They start realizing, wow, oh, I remember when he said this. I remember when he said that. I remember this. I remember that. And I guess it is too late for them too. But as I share with this brother, practice releasing not just your frustration, not just your tears, but releasing your own self from this misplaced ideology that we have to be perfect and be there for everyone, and in the process we lose ourselves.
So how many of us deal with that aspect of the pressure of having to be perfect? Nah, I'll even go to the point of saying every day I wake up feeling like if I'm not perfect, if I don't execute, then I'm not going to be able to be the right example for my boys. I'm not going to be able to provide for my family. Like my 2-year-old is literally right there. And he's right behind me. He ain't making no noise. He's right there, but he's looking at me 24/7. So there's a lot of times I feel like I don't even have a chance to take a break or relax because he's always looking at me. Somebody that's building a business from their home and maintaining a household and looking after kids, it's rough. So when do men ever have a chance to release? When do men ever have a chance to say, like, I need a break? We don't. Really don't.
That's a life full of misery. And we prayed together. I was glad he was a man of the Most High, and that's what's deep as well. This is a man of faith. But what I've found about men who are truly devout, who truly love Yah, they don't mind going home to be with him because they've given their all here.
Yeah.
And then they see, when you get wisdom, and I tell men this, and I hope this isn't like a rant, I just felt on my heart to share this after meeting my brother.
No, bro, it's not a rant. We love it. We love it. Keep it going.
When you get to the age, I'm 55 this year, and you've seen a lot, and you pray for wisdom, you got to understand, wisdom is pessimistic. That's why Solomon said, with much wisdom comes great sorrow.
Yep.
It seeks out the fakeness in everything in this life.
Turn right onto Southfield Road.
It seeks out the fakeness in life. It seeks out those who are trying to do you wrong or those you love. And then it keeps you from doing the same thing over and over again, expecting
different
to change
results
when you really need to change course.
Insanity is the definition of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Very true.
And so as he shared, he was like, that's right. He said that, it seems like when you have kids and then they don't listen to you, and now you're worried and concerned about them. And he just went on, even about his job, his career.
Now, that's true. I wouldn't say necessarily they don't listen to you, but the older your kids get, the less of an influence you are. They say, I mean, the average male, like an average son, once they get to 12 years old or something like that, they're no longer influenced by you as a parent. They pretty much got all the data that they need. Now they're being influenced by their friends, social media, and school, stuff they see on TV. it's just hard, man. It's a lot that you got to deal with. So I definitely am experiencing a lot of that. I have a daughter that's pretty much 15. Son, it's 11. His birthday is going to be coming up this month. Another son that's 8, and I got a little one. So it's right on.
It's like, yeah, man, why you think Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes? He was lamenting, and in the wisdom he saw over the years, like, man, a lot of this is meaningless. That's why, like, at the end, he says, at the end of all of this, I've said, fear the Lord and keep his commandments, for that's the whole duty of man. Not performing for others, not trying to please others, none of that stuff. You know, and to those of you who are on the edge and feeling like giving up, and you're a man of the Most High, let me tell you something that helped me with my hopeless mindset, even though it's tough a lot of days, brothers, is when David said in the Psalms that he didn't want to like die because he couldn't praise the Most High from the grave. That's love. That's
powerful.
Major love for Yah.
So let me go back to something he said, the fact of trying to live your life or please others. We say that all the time, like, you only got one life to live. Live your life for yourself. But as a man, majority of your life is basically living for other people. If you're going to create a family and create a legacy, you're no longer building or planning for you. You're building for the people that are with you, that come behind you, even other people that you're taking care of. So yes, I agree. You should live for yourself and live for the Most High too as well. But you don't have any reason to only think about yourself. Like, I was literally talking to somebody. They were giving me the example of how much money do you need in a year to live comfortable? And they were saying, based on the amount that you ask for, we'll see if you're greedy or not. So me, I was like, I made over 6 figures before, $500,000 or $1 million. And they were like, you're selfish. Because that amount of money, you're only thinking about you. How can you help everybody else around you? Philanthropy, help the homeless, help other people with their living situations, groceries, bills. How can you help a whole bunch of other people with $500,000? $500,000 after taxes might be what, 200 and something? Obviously, when the average person, makes more money, they upgrade their expenses. Not saying everybody does. It's just an example, guys. Don't kill me. But he was saying that amount is so small, it should be bigger because I should be wanting to help more people with the amount of money that I earn. And my mind was just blown because I didn't realize how selfish I really was. Hopefully that makes sense. But I just wanted to take some time and go through this creator. Like, I felt like this is great. Like, if you haven't seen the full video, you should definitely seen it. Jason Wilson, like, he's always dropping game, always giving good knowledge. Brothers out there, continue to just hold the front line, keep doing what you're doing, and it's going to get better. Just keep pushing. Until then, SOC University, I'm Adam. I'm out. Appreciate you guys. Holla at me.